Arriving in Philadelphia, you're greeted by a city where history and modern life collide. The first steps onto its streets feel like stepping into a living museum, where every corner has a story to tell, and every building whispers echoes of the past. The skyline blends glass towers with old stone, echoing the footsteps of the founding fathers. Modern skyscrapers rise beside centuries-old churches and brick row homes, creating a cityscape that's both timeless and ever-changing. There's a buzz in the air, a big city's energy mixed with neighborhood warmth. Cafes spill onto sidewalks, laughter drifts from open windows, and the hum of daily life is everywhere. You see the Philadelphia Museum of Art and its famous rocky steps. Tourists recreating movie moments, fountains dancing, flags fluttering. It's a place where pop culture and history meet, drawing visitors from around the world. This is the Philadelphia everyone knows. Proud, historic, triumphant. Landmarks like Independence Hall stand as symbols of freedom and resilience, cherished by locals and admired by visitors. But look closer and you'll spot the quiet details. A person sleeping on a bench, a discarded coffee cup, subtle reminders of another reality. These moments reveal the city's vulnerability and humanity. These small signs hint at struggles beneath the city's polished surface. They tell stories of perseverance, of people facing challenges with quiet strength. Philadelphia doesn't hide its complexities, but it doesn't advertise them either. The contrasts are visible: wealth and hardship, hope and hardship, woven together in the city's fabric. The journey from the train station isn't just a commute, it's an introduction to a city of contrasts. Every face in the crowd adds to the city's story, each person carrying their own dreams and struggles. Here, every landmark is more than a photo op. It's part of a living, breathing home for millions. These places are woven into daily routines, not just tourist checklists. The city invites you to see beyond the postcard, to notice the stories of struggle and strength woven into its streets. Every block holds memories, every face a chapter in Philadelphia's ongoing story. It's a place of immense historical significance, but also of daily challenges. The past and present meet here, shaping the city's unique character. Your first steps set the stage for a deeper understanding. With each stride, you become part of the city's unfolding narrative. Philadelphia is more than its landmarks. It's a city of real people, each with their own story. Their lives, hopes, and histories are what truly make this city unforgettable. Old City feels like a walk through America's past. Cobblestones, colonial buildings, the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, tour guides and costume share stories of revolution, and pride fills the air. But just a few blocks away, the scene changes. Cracked pavement, boarded up windows, graffiti. The crowds thin, replaced by locals navigating daily life. Here the story shifts from national birth to daily survival. The contrast is immediate and stark. Two Philadelphias side by side. Signs of hardship are everywhere. Empty storefronts, long lines at food banks, a heavy sense of struggle. This isn't the Philadelphia on postcards, but it's just as real. The city's ideals, liberty and justice, are still works in progress for many. Tourists are often shielded from this reality, shuttled between landmarks. The separation creates a fragmented understanding, celebrating the past while overlooking the present. It's a tale of two cities, contained within one. The grandeur and the struggle coexist, rarely intersecting. To know Philadelphia, you have to see both. Philadelphia's sounds reveal its divides as much as its streets do. In Rittenhouse Square in Old City, you hear laughter, music, and the clatter of trolleys, a soundtrack of leisure. But step away, and the tone shifts. Sirens wail, bass thumps from car stereos, arguments echo on corners. The city's soundtrack becomes one of urgency and survival. Instead of tourist chatter, you hear quiet requests for change, weary sighs at bus stops, and anxious phone calls. These sounds are the pulse of daily life for many. Even in the city's most polished areas, a distant siren cuts through, reminding you of struggles nearby. Sound travels. No part of the city is truly insulated. The city's reality always finds a way to break through the facade. Philadelphia's contrasts are as audible as they are visible. Near City Hall, I met James, a quiet artist sketching the buildings that so many tourists come to admire, his pencil moving quickly across the page as the city bustled around him. James had recently lost his construction job, a position he'd held for years. While he still found inspiration in the city's beauty, his main concern each day was simply making it through, finding enough to eat, a safe place to sleep, and a reason to keep going. His art captured the spirit and energy of Philadelphia, even as he faced the uncertainty of his own future. Each line he drew was a testament to his perseverance. Then there was Maria, a retired teacher who now spends her days volunteering at a local food pantry, offering help and hope to those in need. Over the years, Maria has seen generations of families struggle. She insists that poverty isn't about laziness, but about broken systems, lost jobs, and a lack of real opportunity for so many. Her compassion is fierce and unwavering. She refuses to let her neighbors be reduced to mere statistics or forgotten faces in a crowd. But not everyone is hopeful. I met two young men at a bus stop as dusk settled in. They spoke quietly of violence, of friends lost, and of dreams that felt out of reach, their voices heavy with resignation and fatigue. For them, the sound of sirens is just background noise. Emergencies have become a routine part of life, a constant reminder of the dangers that linger nearby. These stories reveal the deep psychological toll of living with constant hardship, anxiety, and uncertainty about what tomorrow might bring. Yet they're not just tales of struggle but also of resilience, hope, and the enduring humanity that binds this city together. Each voice adds nuance and depth to the city's portrait, reminding us that there's so much more here than headlines and statistics can ever show. Philadelphia's people endure, create, and care for one another, even in the face of adversity and overwhelming odds. Their stories deserve to be heard, remembered, and shared because they are the heartbeat of the city. They show a city defined by both pain and pride, by hardship and hope, by the determination to keep moving forward. To truly understand Philadelphia, you have to listen to its people, their struggles, their dreams, and their unwavering spirit. You can't talk about Philadelphia's struggles without mentioning Kensington. This neighborhood has become a symbol of the city's deepest challenges, a place where hardship is impossible to ignore. Just a short ride from Center City, it's the epicenter of the opioid crisis, one of the largest open-air drug markets in the country. Here, the crisis is not hidden. It's out in the open, woven into daily life. The journey there feels like entering another world. Desolate streets, dilapidated buildings, and a sense that order has been replaced by chaos. The contrast with the rest of the city is stark and jarring. People openly use drugs, their suffering visible and raw. Every corner tells a story of pain, survival, and lost hope. Tents and makeshift shelters line the sidewalks, forming encampments of the forgotten. These are not just temporary structures. They are homes for many with nowhere else to go. The air is thick with despair, the usual city sounds replaced by a haunting quiet. It's a silence that speaks volumes about neglect and abandonment. Yet, even here, life persists. A corner store remains open, a resident sweeps their steps, determined to maintain a sense of normalcy. These small acts are defiant, proof of resilience amid devastation. They are reminders that hope can survive even in the harshest conditions. Kensington is invisible to most tourists. No tour buses, no historical markers, no crowds eager to explore its streets, but its impact ripples citywide. Strained services, crowded shelters, and families torn apart by addiction and poverty. Ignoring Kensington means ignoring a deep wound in Philadelphia's heart, a wound that continues to fester if left unaddressed. The city can't heal what it refuses to see. Real progress demands facing these uncomfortable truths head-on. This reality is painful, but it must be acknowledged. Only by confronting it can we hope to find solutions. Only then can real change begin. A new day, and a chance for healing and hope in Kensington and beyond. Philadelphians have a fierce pride in their city, its neighborhoods, sports teams, and gritty spirit. We're Philly, we're real, a bartender told me, summing up the city's attitude. This pride is the glue that holds diverse communities together, but it's mixed with frustration over crime, poverty, and political inaction. Residents are tired of neglected neighborhoods and underfunded schools. We pay our taxes, we vote, but nothing changes, a shop owner said. There's also weariness toward tourism's sanitized image of the city. Locals see the focus on historic blocks as a distraction from real issues. It's not animosity toward visitors, but frustration with a system that prioritizes image over substance. Philadelphians are their city's biggest fans and harshest critics. They live with its failures and work to create hope. Their perspective is vital, A reminder that behind every statistic is a person invested in the city's future. Tough love defines Philadelphia. As a tourist, it's easy to stay in the bubble. Museums, tours, restaurants, all curated for comfort. You can spend a weekend seeing only beauty and history, never confronting the city's harder truths. But reality seeps in, a wrong turn, an encounter with homelessness, a glimpse of struggle. These moments can be jarring, challenging your assumptions. How you respond matters. Retreat, or let curiosity and empathy guide you. Asking questions is the first step to meaningful travel. Enjoy the famous attractions, but be open to the city's full reality. Philadelphia is not just a historical theme park, it's a living community. Seeing beyond the Liberty Bell transforms you from a passive tourist to an engaged observer. That's where real connection begins. Despite its challenges, Philadelphia is defined by resilience and hope. Across the city, grassroots groups turn vacant lots into gardens and offer art programs for youth. These aren't big government projects. They're driven by passionate locals. Compassion shows in small acts. Sharing a lunch, cleaning a park, planting flowers. These gestures are quiet rebellions against despair. Larger organizations like Project Home provide housing, education, and healthcare, while harm reduction groups work in Kensington. They're often underfunded, but they're lifelines for thousands. These efforts are the city's conscience, proof that community matters. For visitors, supporting these groups is a way to connect with Philadelphia's true spirit. Even in hard times, brotherly love endures. So, what should a tourist do with this knowledge? Don't feel guilty. Visit with awareness and empathy. The first step is to look beyond the attractions, notice the realities, and respect the whole city. Support local businesses, especially outside the tourist core. Eat at family-owned restaurants, buy from independent cafes. Your dollars matter. Be a considerate visitor, a smile, or hello bridges gaps. If moved, donate to organizations helping the city's most vulnerable. Educate yourself. Read local news. Learn about the city's history of inequality. Understanding context builds genuine empathy. Philadelphia rewards those who look closer. It's a city of contradictions, struggles, and resilience. It will challenge and move you. Visit with open eyes and heart, and you'll connect with the city's soul. Come ready to see it all.